Hi friends, welcome to another weekly wax melting basket with me. I don't know if you'll be able to hear my fiance in the background.
Hi.
He's saying hi. I have requested his silence. We'll see if I will get that. Anyways, these are most of the empties. Some of these I did not get around to melting, so they will be carried over into next week, although I kind of regret picking some scents that kind of lean more towards like fall cinnamon vibes. I do love cinnamon smell in general, love cinnamon buns and whatnot, but oh, you guys also might be hearing cannoli as he is chewing on his bone right now. It's also hot, so hot. It is currently 70 degrees. Where I live outside, and it was even hotter in our apartment. I did just turn on the air, hoping that that helps us cool down a bit, hoping that that would also make it not as loud as having our fan running. I do sit in front of these like LED lights, so I am going to be very hot, and I'm glad to be wearing short sleeves. So anyways, we'll just go through all the empties. I really don't have too many strong opinions on the wax smells. There weren't any that I like really didn't like. There were some that were not the strongest, and there are also some that aren't labeled that I tried. I think only maybe one. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So this one I currently have melting in my bathroom. It was one of two bunts. I only used the one today, so I'll carry this over. This is sprinkles on top, which is vanilla cupcakes, buttercream, and sprinkles. It smells pretty good, kind of sweet. It's not like overly sweet to me. If you ask Chris, maybe he'd have a different opinion. Chris, do you have any input? The scent in the bathroom today?
No.
Okay, and then
Sounds good.
he likes it, surprisingly. He's usually not a sweet scent lover.
The fact that I didn't notice it means that it's good.
That's good. So, if it was overly sweet, which he did think the campfire waffles from, they used to be Caviar Dreams, but they're now like melted confetti, I think is their name, but he did notice this one. I did think it had a pretty decent throw. This one also has a pretty decent throw, like I said, though it's not very like overly sweet, which is nice. It's not like artificially to me. I do currently have the burrow. You might be able to hear Chris's mouse and cannoli, just in case I didn't cover the mouse part also. Anyways, we have the burrow, which I don't really remember exactly what the scent notes of this are. It was one of the like Hedwig owls from L3 Waxy Wonders last summer. It was probably cinnamon, knowing me, like a cinnamon smell. So this is currently melting in my office. I do think it smells pretty decent. Right now I don't really think I can smell such a strong throw, but it's very still light and sweet. This was still kind of sweet to me. Decent throw. I've definitely heard people say like they don't think this shop has good throws, but I thought it was pretty decent, and I definitely got more of like the maple syrup and the blueberries than I did like toasted marshmallows or the waffles or the wild plump wild blueberries. Oh wait, no. So I mostly did get blueberries from that. I have one left of these, and I should probably just throw it in with like, you know, something else, like do a mix. But this is cinnamon sugar, cinnamon buns, cream cheese frosting. I love cinnamon buns. I do think the throw for this was pretty decent. You know, smelled pretty much like it says what it is, so we have that. This I did not get to melt yet. I might actually just take it out of the lineup because today in the house I did mostly all the sweet smells I had left to try to get them going. I try not to do too many sweet, as Chris is not a huge fan of the sweet. At times it makes him hungry, and I'm starting to slowly become that way, and I try not to mindlessly eat just because of how sweet stuff smells. But I'm just gonna smell this again. Fireball, cinnamon, caramel, apples, and funnel cake. This is Phoenix from L3 Waxy Wonders. This is one of the mini buns, no, mini loaves. So let me smell it. Oh, it smells really good. I feel like it's getting like even stronger. My friend Shay was teaching me about like carrying wax. I do think it's really good. I don't know if I want to melt it this week. I will put it in the maybe. Just try not to have too many sweet. I'm kind of trying to get into like some more like, I don't know how to say it, like clean and like fruit smells, just because the season is changing. What else do we have in here? I don't think we have anything else in here that still has something in it, so let's just talk about this real quick. This is I'm Melting from Wit and Wax. This is Dark Mysterious Waters, Spiced Tobacco Leaf, Aged Teakwood, and Flying Broomsticks. I don't think I'm going to smell anything if I open the cartridge, but I did end up using all of this. There's some smell still left, and it's not really good. It just reminds me of like, I don't know, like men's cologne, and I liked having that in our bathroom, our guest bathroom. This is Good Witch, which is sugar crystals, fresh raspberries, vanilla meringue, and a sprinkle of rose water. Now this, I don't know if it just got overpowered by Ruby Slippers, because where I melted, this was, they were kind of close, my two warmers. The Ruby Slippers though was very strong with the blood orange margaritas, with the blood orange kind of taking over. And then this was kind of very like light, and I don't think I really got a lot of the notes. The throw just really wasn't that great to me personally. Might as well just do the rest of these Wit and Wax ones. So here we have Lullaby League, which is soothing lavender, pistachio, salted caramel, blackberry jam, and buttery cookies. I don't think this really had really strong notes of lavender. I did put this in our bedroom. I don't really go in my bedroom much during the day, but I did also at night have it, and I don't think I noticed it too much. Maybe I could smell maybe a little bit of the butter, but I don't think this had a really good throw, so I don't think I'd recommend that, even if it was available. I don't think it is. This is the Great and Powerful Oz, which is white musk, cedar, warm amber, eucalyptus, and spearmint. I do think maybe I've split this in between our guest bathroom and our bedroom, maybe. And I did like this one, I think. I think it did have a decent throw. This is Follow the Yellow Brick Road, which is Sunrays, homemade cornbread, fresh vanilla bean, and warm cedar wood. And it was, I would say, pretty decent. I don't think it was like overly sweet. I think on cold, when it wasn't like in the warmer, just in the packaging, it did smell like kind of sweet, but I don't think it was that sweet once we melted it. So that was good. And I found one I missed. I used Roadhouse rolls. It was pretty sweet, not overly like overpowering. I don't think it had like an insane throw for long, but it did for like the first few hours of it melting. I do love this smell. It was pretty like yummy smelling, so if you're, I think they still might have this. I know they don't really come out with like releases very often, and I think I'm gonna probably like start going away from like snap bars and wax cups in terms of like buying wax. I did just place an order with L3 during their restock, so we'll be getting new wax soon, but I still have to let that cure. So then this is also from L3. This is Cider Donuts, Mallow Fireside, and Candy Corn. Currently have this melting. It is very much so on brand for fall, and I had just like, I guess, a little bit to use up. It's definitely, you definitely get that cider and like the fireside. To me, it definitely smells just like, you know, fall time, so I kind of regret melting it March 7th, you know, in the middle of spring coming, but that's that. And then this is from Nerdy Wax Company. This is the zucchini bread and oatmeal cookies. I know people say like they don't usually get a good throw from like Nerdy Wax, but this had a pretty decent throw, probably because this was like a wax that I've had for a while, and I know you can let wax cure for a bit. I remember when I first smelled it, I wasn't like crazy over it, but when it was melting, it was pretty decent and yummy and just had a pretty decent throw. I will disclaimer that I do live in an apartment though, so it doesn't take far for like stuff to throw. This is Flying Car from Fantasy Wax Melts, which is Crunchberry Crisp. This also was pretty sweet and had a good throw. This wasn't in my like original video, but I did end up pulling this and I had it in the living room. It was pretty good. I don't really have any complaints. It was pretty delicious, and I do love cereal scents. Then here we have Evil Queen, which was Cider Lane whipped cream and sugar cookies from Salt Melt and Melt. Once again, pretty decent throw. It smelled pretty sweet to me, and I enjoyed it. I had it in my office. Then this is Red from Fantasy Wax Melts. It is hot apple pie, and it was pretty good. I think it's currently melting in the living room. Probably has like a few more, or it's probably gonna shut off soon because I think my melter in my office just shut off. But pretty sweet. Not much more I can say. This was from I'm trying to remember the name. This was, I think, ThePinkBarnHouse, and this was like another berry one. I did melt this in the bedroom. Did have a pretty good throw. I'm really sad. ThePinkBarnHouse did announce that they're not going to be reopening, and they're closing their shop, which is okay. I understand, but I did like that, and I did like their stuff. I did think their, like, how they designed stuff was cute. This was poisonous bitch, sorry for the language, juicy Macintosh apple, vanilla cream, and fizzy potions. Definitely did not get fizzy from this. Definitely got that mac apple and the vanilla cream more so than not, and I definitely think it had a, sorry for Chris's fault, it had a decent throw. Definitely the vanilla was more overpowering though. It was more like sweet than it was like apple. This is Daisy Duck Churros, and this is not this is not a favorite. It definitely smelled more chocolatey than like churros. Yeah, Chris was not happy with this one. He was like, ugh, it just made him feel like sick. Filled the whole house. It did have an insane throw, but he was not happy with this. This is Nightmare on Elm Street, which is apple butter scotch cake. It was a sweet scent, had a pretty decent throw, not insanely overpowering, but still pretty good. I do think that like most of the time like sweet smells aren't as overpowering to me as like fresh fruit smells. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. But this was Fantasy Wax Melts, Ursula Blackberry Lemonade. This was so good, smelled so good. I just really loved it. One of the few clamshells that I do enjoy. And then we have Sebastian Frozen Margaritas. Definitely had that like frozen fizzy smell. I don't know if I could say it smelled like a frozen margarita. It didn't really smell lime to me, but it was still pretty good. It had a great throw. It was kind of overpowering, you know, but not in a bad way. Where does my hair end up? In here, in this basket. And then this is Jolly Rancher Nightmare. I don't think I had this one pulled. At first, this was from ThePinkBarnHouse. It was pretty nice. It was like fruity. I'm trying to think how to describe this, but it did have a good throw. Like, I'm sure they cured for quite some time because I hadn't used them in who knows how long since I had gotten them. I'm sure you could probably find the hauls somewhere, but they were, you know, ones that I had for a while, so they had a pretty decent throw, and it smelled pretty good. Maybe citrusy is what I could say it was probably close to. And then this is White Summer Scoop. I really did like this one. I had melted it in our bedroom, had a pretty decent throw, pretty yummy, and I know this is probably from like May of last year, so it probably did cure for quite some time, but it was pretty good. So that was all of the empties. I'm going to refill the basket with what I'm going to do for this next week and then add that to this next clip. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so did I just sit on a wax? What the heck? I think it's just a cup that fell on my chair. Ah! I got it, okay. Yep, I accidentally sit on a cup. Don't know what that was for. Anyways, we've made a big selection of stuff. So this might, like, I don't know how many I grabbed. I did try to count. We'll see, I'll just count as I go. This might be like, this video might be like Friday if it ends up taking me longer to get through these. Also sorry I didn't have this video up on Monday. I was just tired yesterday and could not bring myself to film. I'm still tired today, but whatever. So this is all of the wax that I grabbed from my collection, and we'll just go ahead and get into it. So up top we have Pop Rocks from Wax Whimsy. I don't really order from Wax Whimsy that much anymore. This is popping and crackling juicy fruits. I'm hoping that it cured. And I really don't smell much of anything, so here's hoping that that does something. If not, I'm gonna toss it. I did pick quite a bit because some of them, like, I really don't think I could melt more than a day. I know there's some people who do like to melt more than just one time, but I really don't think that they have that longevity. I used to do that, and then I would notice like there's no smell, so I do like to change out my waxes every single day whenever I remember to. So this is Sugar Rush, which is also from Wax Whimsy, and it is a mix of sweet lollipops and hard rock candy with notes of ripe berries, cherry, raspberry, grape, strawberries, and sugar. Cute topping. Barely smell that. I definitely do get that like raspberry, like blue raspberry smell. So here's hoping that that does something. This is from Fantasy Wax Melts. This is Game Boy, which is cucumber melon. And it does have some toppings. This is like probably almost a year old. I remember when they released their like 90s collection. I don't really smell anything. I don't smell that much at all, so we will see how that goes on warm. This is Agatha from Nerdy Wax Company. It's juicy blueberries and blooming purple hydrangeas. As you can see, I'm kind of going for more like fruit fresh smells. This is beautiful topping. I love these like sparkly purples. And it's not that strong. I like that it's not that strong though. I definitely don't get blueberries. I mostly just get hydrangea. I don't really like florals, but I'll probably just smell that in like a bathroom or something. Then this is Mad Tea Party, which is aloe, wild cherry, and raspberry tea. And that smells pretty good. Pretty soft. It's these little teacups from Nerdy Wax Company. Still pretty soft, but still pretty decent. This is also Nerdy Wax Company. This is MICKEY. And it's pineapple slices, coconut rum, vodka, and cherries. And the topping is so cute. I always love that about Nerdy Wax Company. And it's not as strong as when I first smelled it, so maybe it's like past its due date, but we'll see what happens when I melt it. There have been a few that like from Nerdy Wax that I smelt on cold and I didn't notice anything, but then when I melted them, they had a decent throw. So then this is a Kokomora float, which is pineapple, coconut, citrus, and a small chocolate cake pop, which is this little thing here. And it smells pretty good. I'm excited for this one. I love like pineapple. Then we have sprinkles on top still. We have this from Nerdy Wax Company, which is the Mine Train from Disney, and it's running waterfalls, sweet tarts, and gummy bears. And I smelled this when I was grabbing them. It's such a cute. And it smells pretty good. I do think I'll probably have to split this up. Then this is from Wit & Wax, and I had used it last summer as well. This is Lime Time, which is coconut water, tart lime juice, and rainbow sherbet. And I don't really smell much. It's honestly probably my fault. That's okay. I use this, part of this, there's only one left. I might mix it with something, but this is Part of Your World, which is ruby red grapefruit, crystallized ginger, juicy white peaches, and apple milk leaf. This was really good. And I was melting it in my office. I forgot to include it in my empties, but that smells so good. Oh my god. Then this is Boardwalk, which is creamy coconut, toast, tropical vanilla, and sun-washed cedar planks. And it smells pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty like soft, and it just reminds me of like the beach, but like not in a like artificial way. Because like artificial beach smell makes my head hurt. This is Dinglehopper, also from Wit & Wax. This is part of like the Little Mermaid mystery. This is tropical teak wood, spicy cardamom, and cinnamon dusted satsuma mandarins. I love cardamom, I love cinnamon. It smells pretty good. Definitely get that mandarin and the teak wood and a little bit of spice. It's pretty balanced. This is Poor Unfortunate Souls. If it wants to focus, there we go. Which is jasmine blossom, sweet bergamot, white birch, bright citrus, and spiced vanilla. And that smells really good. I didn't like this at first, but I'm definitely getting that like the citrus and probably the bergamot and the birch. Definitely the birch. It smells really good. I didn't like this at first. Then we have Under the Sea, which is sparkling prosecco, saltwater taffy, crashing ocean waves, and a hint of clove. I like it. I'm definitely getting prosecco and maybe some taffy in the ocean. I think I'm getting all of the notes. Anyways, this is Sebastian, which is juicy melon, orange and apple blossom, sweet pink moscato, and elderflower. Love elderflower. It smells really good. It smells just delicious, like a drink, to be honest. It's interesting to see the different takes on like the Little Mermaid stuff from Fantasy Wax versus Wit and Wax. This is Kiss the Girl, which is candied Honeycrisp apple, tart lime juice, sweet basil, English cucumbers, and flaky sea salt. And I really like that. It does kind of lean more towards like artificial ocean smell, but it's still good. I think like I'm just traumatized because my grandma, my dad's mom, would melt like ocean stuff. She used to live like near Myrtle Beach and she really loves the ocean. I don't, so I don't like artificial ocean either. I don't really like the beach. So this is Sally from ThePinkBarnHouse, and it is black raspberries. It's got a cute little flower topping. Let me just go ahead and open it. And it's definitely not as overpowering as it first was. We'll see how it melts when it throws. I'm really regretting like not using my wax, but I'm a mess, y'all. So anyways, this is Cotton Candy Frappe. This is from Villainous Wax, which is cotton candy fluff, raspberry, and vanilla bean. I've never had a cotton candy frappuccino. Should I try one? You tell me. And I'm not really getting anything. It's cute. I'm definitely getting like maybe a little hint of raspberry and vanilla. Probably my fault because it's like a year old, but we'll see. This is Enchanted Peach Cobbler, which is sweet peaches and a hint of spice and sweet cream. This is from ThePinkBarnHouse. And this smells... I'm not getting peach. I'm not even getting cobbler. I'm getting like chocolate. I don't know why. We'll see. This is from Villainous Wax. This is Don't Eat the Seeds. It is vanilla cupcake, watermelon filling, and pink sugar buttercream icing. Let's see. This is what it looks like. Come on. Ah. Okay. I'm not getting that. I'm actually getting like spicy. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. Some of these, like, if they don't melt, like, I'm definitely throwing them away. But they don't melt well. And it's not going to be the shop's fault. It's going to be mine because I waited too long. This is Creativity in Inks, collaboration with Nerdy Wax, such as sweet mango and dragon fruit. It smells really good. Definitely getting that dragon fruit. I love like dragon fruit flavor. I don't really like the fruit, but I do like lychee. This is Dole Whip Swirl from Villainous Wax, and it is pineapple sorbet swirled with vanilla ice cream. I think I'm going like with a lot of Disney. This smells good. Definitely still getting that pineapple sorbet. Very sweet, but not in an overpowering way. This is Louise from Nerdy Wax, which is strawberry and melon. And this is what it looks like. Honestly, not very overpowering. Nothing crazy about it. This is Alien, which is apple, blueberry, and cotton from Nerdy Wax. It smells pretty good still. Surprised about that because it's a while since I got that one. This is Eeyore from Fantasy Wax. This is lavender marshmallow. I'm going to see that compared to this, which is Daydreamer, which is lavender marshmallow, vanilla wafers, and birthday cake. This is from Salt, Melt, and Melt, so I might melt them on the same day to see. This is definitely very much lavender. I'm going to probably melt it in the bedroom. Maybe I'll do like one at night and one in the morning or during the day. This is Daydreamer. Let's open this. It's definitely more sweet, this one. Definitely getting that like vanilla wafer. pretty yummy. Then this is Dull Boy, which is frosty lemon sugar cookie, warm whiskey, and fresh snow. I definitely wanted to try this one because of the lemon sugar cookie. I definitely get that. The lemon is very much on the like front of that. This is from Wax Whimsy, which is Fruit Loops donut, and it is a glazed donut topped with Fruit Loops cereal. Smells really good. I love Fruit Loops smells. I need to find some more. I think I'm like using up all of mine and I want more. A good Fruit Loops one for me is always the one from Fantasy Wax. This is American Made Wax Co., which is pineapple whip and churros. And I don't really get that strongly as I did with the other stuff that's pineapple, so we'll see. This is from Wit and Wax, which is crunch berry, sweet berries, warm vanilla, and juicy red fruit. This is what it looks like. I definitely get like the cereal crunch berry smell. Then this is Magical Red Velvet Cake, and this is from ThePinkBarnHouse, and the scented is red velvet cake and sweet icing. Definitely not that strong to me. I'm hoping they just melt. That's a pretty topping. I'm hoping they melt pretty well and decent. This is from Salt Mountain Melt. It is sweet and salty, which is soft pretzel, sugar cookies, sweet buttery dough, vanilla frosted cake. It smells so good. It's making me hungry for cake and pretzels. This is Sugar Spice and Everything Nice, which is cream cheese stuffed French toast from L3 Waxy Wonders. It's a chunk. It definitely smells like spicy. I don't know. We'll see what it's like on warm. It should be cured for sure. Because it would have probably came out around Christmas. This is Turquoise Trail, which is Cactus Blossom, Wild Sage, and Dusty Trails. I'm going to definitely maybe mix this. It smells really good. I really like this. I might mix it with something. Not sure yet. Then we have Spearmint Cake Batter. Should be just what it is. This is a chunk. And it's definitely spearminty, like a sweet spearmint. It reminds me of like, I don't know, toothpaste. Then this is Blueberry Muffin, which is blueberry butter, cinnamon cake, and vanilla baked muffin from Dexter Pours. It smells really good. Not overpowering. I definitely just mostly get blueberry and vanilla though, no cinnamon. We'll see. This is Dark Roast Freshly Brewed Coffee from Fantasy Wax Melts. Let me see. It smells good. I loved using this to like study, like, and put this on and sip coffee and study. This is Refreshment Corner, and it's from ThePinkBarnHouse, and it's fresh squeezed lemonade with a twist of watermelon. This is what it looks like. Definitely still smells like watermelon lemonade. Probably not as like artificial watermelon smell as when I first smelt it, when I first got it. And then last but not least is Dirty Dirt Ball. I've been kind of not wanting to use this, but I definitely want to. I just don't want to use it because I don't have more of it, but I do think I'm going to like it. It's Dr. Pepper, Creamy Vanilla, and Cherry from Salt Mountain Melts. It smells so good. So, super excited for that. So guys, that is my basket. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I'm at 40, and I currently have 5 melters, so that should last me for hopefully 8 days. Do I only have 5 melters? I have in my office, my bedroom, what's it called? Bathroom, and 2 kind of close to the living room. So yeah, 5. So this should last me 8 days. So hopefully the next one I'm not gonna have up. What's 8 days from now? Maybe Tuesday? I don't know. I don't really want to have just Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday videos. We'll see. But here is the whole basket. So excited to share with you guys my thoughts. I did like try to like make notes and stuff like that for the last batch in my on my iPad in my good notes, but I think I'm just gonna like free ball it and just go off of memory. I don't know, we'll see, because I don't really want to do like a worksheet and all that stuff. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love that was given on my last video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications to get notified every time I upload. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.